Hi, Cancer. Welcome to Pandora Astrology's monthly horoscope for August of 2019. This month, there's a concentration of planets placed in the sign of Leo at the beginning of the month that over the course of the month are going to move into Virgo. Julia and Natha are going to tell you more about how that's going to feel, but before they do, I wanted to mention some significant dates to watch for this month as things go forward. Mercury, which begins the month in the sign of Cancer, moving quite slowly, will enter Leo on August 11th, and then it will enter Virgo on August 29th, having really caught up to its fastest speed, which helps offices work more smoothly, and that can be really nice. Mars is moving from Leo to Virgo on the 17th. Venus is moving from Leo to Virgo on the 21st, and then there are also a couple of lunations, but I'll tell you about those at the end. Hey guys, Julia and Natha, what do you think about what's going to happen this month for Cancer?
Well, Cancer, there's a big concentration, like what Jamie was saying, of planets in your second house, starting off in the second house this month. And the second house, it represents possessions, and it also represents money. And the second house also has a strong sense of security as well, because what is money but a symbol for our security? I mean, we can't eat money. It doesn't actually clothe us, but it transactionally gets us the things that make us feel more secure. So when Mars is going to be in your second house for about the first half of the month, you might be a little bit more impulsive in your spending of money. Venus is in there too, so it is a good time to spend money because Venus, when she moves through the second house, it's just a sort of lucky and sort of good time for buying any type of luxury items or art, because those are the things which Venus represents. So it's a nice time for money, but you might be a little bit on the impulsive side. And also Mars in the second house, because the second house could represent values, could signify perhaps some disputes and disagreements over values, which could be sort of political values or family values, any type of values really. Natha, what do you see?
Yeah, so hi, Cancer. So I think that, like Julia said, that this month, at least the beginning part of the month, there will be a focus on your home, right? So money, but also home, and in building resources, making sure that your home feels good to you. And of course, that is definitely something that you like, Cancer, because when you feel like everything feels good, right? The air smells good in your house, everything is visually appealing. That goes a long way to making you feel secure. And certainly, while this is all happening in the sign of Leo, there's this sense of sort of joy and excitement that's available to you that you can really capitalize on. And then as things begin, they're staggered, but as they begin to move into the third house, you might find that you're interested in doing some learning, some training, some researching. So kind of keep an eye out for that. What is it that you're really interested in learning? Has there been a class that you've wanted to take that you put off, because you were so busy? Maybe now is a good time to start thinking about how can I make that work? And certainly as everything moves into Virgo, Virgo will support you in that too. I think that's it. Jamie, what else? Tell us about the moons.
Yeah, the full moon is going to happen on the 15th, and that will be in Aquarius, and it's going to fall into your 8th house, Cancer, which is a pretty uncomfortable location. It can bring up some deep emotions from places that, you didn't really know what was there. It is also a house of sharing. It is a house of intimacy, connecting with others that you may be bound up with one way or another, whether it's financially or sexually or just emotionally. So a full moon can bring a very strong mood, but yet this moon is in Aquarius, and so there may be some challenges there around the 15th with somebody that you're intimate with, but who is holding you at a distance. So be prepared to deal with some strong emotions about that. There's also going to be a new moon, and that's coming up on the 30th, and that will fall in Virgo. So that's going to sort of re-emphasize that Virgo vibe that's going on, right there it is. And that just kind of cements how all of this Virgo energy just lands right there in your third house. So it wouldn't be surprising at all if you got the urge to do a whole lot of tidying, a whole lot of organizing, and if you, felt like there were a bunch of communications that need to be made or heard or listened to. And I think Natha mentioned the word research. That's another great word for this Virgo grouping in the third house. One last little thing I wanted to mention is that Uranus this month is turning retrograde. It does that every year. This year it's doing it on August 11th, and that falls in your 11th house. And that's the house that Uranus likes to be in the best. It's very comfortable. That's its home house. And this is also the house of friends, community, networks, your tribe. And so this is really part of a long-term set of changes that are going on for you in your circle of friends, in the sorts of people that you would want to be friends with. But expect somewhere this month, but particularly around August 11th, to have some mental shift in, well, who are my friends anyway? And what is friendship to me really? So those questions may pop up. Well, I think that's all we have for you this month, Cancer. Enjoy the horoscope. Glad to do it for you. And we'll be doing another one for September. So look for that around the end of the month. And we'll see you around the cosmos. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.